Hello Fahrenheit 451, how are you?
I've been really tired. How about you, iRobot?
I'm just following the laws of robotics.
Yeah, while you're following the laws of robotics, I have to follow the rules of firemen.
Hey, I kinda forgot what the rules are. Care to explain?
Sure, first you must answer the alarm swiftly, second you must start the fire swiftly, third you burn everything, fourth you report back to firehouse immediately, and fifth stand alert for other alarms. Bradbury 16.
Wow, luckily I do not need to remember the 3 laws of robotics because they were already modified in me. I am going up to the top floor. Want to join me Fahrenheit 451?
Yeah, let's use the elevator for time's sake. So, iRobot, what is the first law of robotics?
A robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. Asimov 53.
Oh wow. That's funny.
What is so funny Fahrenheit?
Nothing, it is just how the first law of robotics prevents robots from harming humans. The rules of firemen, however, does not mention anything about preventing a fireman from hurting people who refuses to get rid of their books.
Well, the first law of robotics is what allowed characters in my story like Mr. Weston to trust us robots. Like he once said to his wife, a robot is infinitely more to be trusted than a human nursemaid. Robbie was constructed for only one purpose, really, to be the companion of a little child. His entire mentality has been created for the purpose. He just can't help being faithful and loving and kind. He is a machine made so. That's more than you can say for humans. Asimov 9.
Well, in Fahrenheit 451, characters like Captain Beatty believe that getting rid of the books is more important than a person's life since it is the law. When Beatty asked the old lady to give up her books, she replied, "You can't ever have my books," she said. Bradbury 18. So Beatty's final response was, "You know the law, where's your common sense? None of those books agree with each other. The whole house is going up." Bradbury 18.
Well, on the bright side, at least we both can relate with the second law of robotics.
The second law of robotics states that a robot must obey the orders given it by human beings except where such orders would conflict with the first law. Asimov 27. I know this because I remember reading about the conversation between Gerald Black and Bogart, realizing how Nestor 10 took the order too literally because of the second law. There was apparently an internal struggle in progress. Black cradled his forehead in a broad palm for a moment, then tore it away and said defiantly, "I said, go lose yourself." Bogart laughed for a short moment. And he did, eh? Asimov 82. So how does that relate with the rules of firemen?
The second law of robotics requires the robot to obey their masters, right?
Correct. Oh. While robots obey their masters because of the second law, it is the same thing since firemen must obey the rules of firemen. Is that what you're saying?
Indeed. Fahrenheit 451.
Yes, I also remember that in my story when Montag had asked, didn't firemen prevent fires rather than stoke them up and get them going? Bradbury 16. Stoneman and Black replied with, "That's rich." Bradbury 16.
Alright, we have reached the top floor.
iRobot, did you know that the rules of firemen also puts the fireman's life on the line? For example, when Beatty and Montag were in the home with the old lady as she refused to leave. If Beatty and Montag stayed, the old lady probably would have dropped the lighter, which would cause everyone to die.
No, robots had most likely would not have their life on the line due to the third law. The third law states that a robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. Asimov 27. Say that a robot is walking into danger and knows it. The automatic potential that Rule 3 sets up turns him back. Asimov 27.
I see. Well, it was nice chatting with you, iRobot.
Same here. Fahrenheit 451.